Hey guys, so it is 10 a.m. here on a Monday, July 25th, and it's already hot out here. It's 92 degrees, but with the heat index it feels like it's 95. So yeah, it's pretty hot, which I should really be in a house, but I got nothing else better to do on a Monday. Well, except maybe water the grass, but apparently I can't water the grass right now because here in Texas we are on a water restriction. We can't really water at a certain time of the day. So I thought I'd do two separate review videos, like do a review video on all these lawnmowers and on all of these Echo equipment right here. You can see I have 5 Echo equipment now. So for this video I'm going to just do a review on all of these Echo equipment right here. Actually I have 6 of them, but the only one that does not work is the Echo SRM 2201. The engine has no compression though on it. From what I actually diagnosed it by taking off the muffler, looking into the exhaust port, and the bottom of the piston is scored, but apparently it's not scored from where at the ring. But I'm assuming that the cylinder wall could also be scored as well too, which that could be a reason on why it doesn't have compression. So yeah. So here, start out with the oldest one here, the oldest running one. This is a Echo SRM 2400 SB. Oh, so I figure I give y'all an update on it. This piece right here, actually, it is replaceable. I just went on partstree.com and ordered a new one. It only cost $34.60. So yeah, so I should get it maybe tomorrow or so. It usually doesn't take very long for Partstree to ship all their parts, because they're based over in Austin, which is about 3 hours from where I am. So which that'll be cool. I'll have this thing going again. Which that's probably what I should have did in the first place instead of buy the PAS 230. But oh well. Well, at least that way I have 2 power heads. Never hurts to have a spare. So yeah, we'll start out with this one. This is the oldest one. This is a 2002 Echo SRM 2400 SB. No, that's kind of hard to see it. I'll make that look a little bit better. There, you can see that a lot better. It's powered by a 23.6 cc engine. This engine has a 2-ring piston in it, and I think it's pretty much the same a very similar engine to what the PAS 230 has. Alright, so this one has a much larger air filter than all these others. So if I can see if I can get this off one-handed or not. I don't think I can. Hang on a second. Alright, so I finally got this bolt off. It was kind of seized on there, and the filter just fell off. So here's the filter here. You can tell this is a brand new filter. This particular filter only just fits on one way, and that's it right there. So we'll just put this back on, and we'll start this one up just to show y'all that this machine, it still does run. Which the reason on why I pretty much stopped using it for the past few weeks was just because of the problem with this coupler, because there was a stripped thread on it when you would put that bolt on. So let me see if I can get this on. So I just put a little bit of gas in it. There's not much. Then we'll see whether or not if it will start. I'm not going to run it for that long. It wouldn't hurt. It won't hurt to just run it without any attachments on it. So let's turn this on. Have it on choke. The primer bulb is just right underneath. We'll just give it some primes. Alright, so let me get the camera on the tripod and we'll see how this starts. Okay, so let's see how this starts. This hasn't ran in it's been about maybe 3 weeks since it last ran. When I did that video on cutting all them tall weeds behind our storage building. Okay. Alright, I think you can see. Alright, let's see how she starts. Wow. I am so shocked. It started on the first pull and it sat. And it last ran since July 5th. And today is July 25th. That is amazing. Yeah, the reason on why it was kind of revving at a bit of a higher RPM is because there's no attachments on it. So yeah, just to show you all that this engine, it still runs really good. And yeah, that was an honest to God cold start. I did not make this up. Okay, so the next one here, this is the actual first outdoor power equipment that I bought with my own money just over 2 years ago. This is a Echo PB251 leaf blower. So this has a 25.4 cc engine, the same engine that powers the Echo SRM 265 trimmer. And let's see right there, hang on a second. You can see there it's 65 decibels, category 1, so this machine is pretty quiet. It uses a NGK BPM 8Y spark plug. The Echo SRM 2400 SB uses a NGK BPM 7Y, but it has a E3 spark plug in it. There's the carburetor. This is a Zama carburetor, whereas the Echo SRM 2400 SB uses the Walbro carburetor. And see the specs over there. It says there, engine displacement 25.4 cc engine. So we'll start this one up. Alright, so let's see how the blower starts. This was last running on, I think, Friday. Alright, it's turned on. It's on choke. Give it about 5 primes. Oh, gotta love your Echoes. That's another one that fired on the first pull. Oh yeah, I've had this for more than 2 years, still works great. This was Echo's bottom line handheld leaf blower, but this model was only made from 2007 to 2009, and it got replaced by the PB250. And Echo only makes 2 handheld leaf blowers. They also have the PB255, which is exactly identical to the PB251, except the PB255 has a flat end tube on it, and it blows 160 miles per hour. This one has just the round tube. This one blows 145 miles per hour and 390 CFM. So it's a pretty powerful blower and lightweight too. So cool. Okay, so now for a Echo hedge trimmer. So I've had this one for over a year. This is a model HC150 from Echo. This is their bottom line hedge trimmer. I got this for $279 last year at Home Depot. This is the only Echo hedge trimmer that you will find at Home Depot. It's pretty good hedge trimmer. Let me just take the cover off. It's a 20-inch blade. This is the razor edge blades, which is what Echo calls it. Pretty good machine. So let me get the camera on macro. So there's the specs of it. It's kind of hard to see from there. The engine displacement is 21.2 cc's, and it has a Zama carburetor on it, the same carburetor that's on the Echo PB251. Okay, so let's see how this machine starts. This one hadn't been started in about a couple of weeks. I haven't really been using it that much lately, mainly just because I haven't really been needing it that much, and in fact it's just been too hot to do some hedge trimming anyways. When the fall comes, I'll use this thing a lot. So here's the toggle switch here. We'll just move it up to on. Down is off. So we'll put it to on, and we'll put it on choke. The primer bulb is just right underneath it, right there. Oh, there it is. Give it about a few primes. Alright, 7 should be enough. And we'll put the camera on the tripod. And we'll see how the hedge trimmer will start. Started on 3 pulls. Not too bad after sitting for a couple of weeks. Oh yeah, great hedge trimmer from Echo. And then now for a trimmer. This is a 2010 Echo SRM 225. This also has a 21.2 cc engine, the same engine that's in the Echo HC150 hedge trimmer. And you can see there, SRM 225. There's the specs on it. It was built in July of 2010. Engine displacement 21.2 cc's. So this has the Echo U-turn head. Makes it a lot easy to put the string in, where you don't have to really wind it. You can just turn the knob here, it'll automatically feed the string. It's got a nice, real comfy grip right here. Makes it a little comfortable though. And this has an I-30 recoil starter on it. Makes it really easy to pull over. It's spring loaded. Makes it a lot easier to pull it over. And easier starting too. Okay, so this hasn't ran in about, let's see, since Friday. So we'll see how this will start. So let's turn it on. Put it on choke. We'll give it about 5 primes. Alright. Put her on the tripod. And let's see how it starts. Alright, cool. And now, finally, my brand new 2011 Echo PAS 230 that I just bought a couple weeks ago. And I've already have used it a few times. Runs really good. So let me just get a look at the specs here. So here's the specs here. This was built in June of 2011. So this machine is actually just over a month old. Engine displacement is 22.8 cc's, and I think this has a 2-ring piston engine, just similar to the SRM 2400 SB. See, it's got the Zama emissions carburetor, just the same carburetor that's on all the other Echo equipment except for the SRM 2400 SB, where it just has the Walbro emissions carburetor. This one here does not have an I-30 recoil starter. This one is just a standard recoil. As you can see, this engine's got a lot of compression on it. It'll probably will regain more compression on it once the engine breaks in. Really good machine. It's even got a thing here if you would want to put a shoulder strap on it. The coupler on this one's a whole lot different than the one on the SRM 2400 SB. and it's got the trimmer attachment. This is the trimmer attachment that originally came from the SRM 2400 SB. I think when I get the SRM 2400 SB up and going again, I will get a brand new trimmer attachment for this machine here, and we'll start this one up as well. This one was last running on, I think, Friday as well. So we'll see how this one will start. Let's turn it on, put it on choke, and we'll give it about 5 primes. And I lost count. I think that was about maybe 6 or so, but no matter. This one is a little hard starting. I don't know why. It's a lot harder starting than all the other Echo equipment that I do have, but I think it'll start to get easier starting once the engine breaks in. So let me get the camera on the tripod, and let's see how the PAS 230 will start. And there's the PAS 230 running. Yeah, she's cold. Alright, cool. So that's my little review on all the Echo equipment that I have. And I will feature this machine in next week's lawn cutting video. I'll use all 3 of the attachments: the trimmer attachment, edger attachment, and blower attachment. So hope y'all enjoyed the video. So thanks for watching.